The Witcher remake dev team working to determine which aspects of the original game are simply bad, outdated, and need to be remade. And they do plan on removing the bad parts, whatever those are. This story comes to us from Spencer Baculi over at Bounding Into Comics. In a worrying admission that hints the upcoming title may end up falling victim to one of the worst trends in modern video gaming history, Fool's Theory CEO Jakub Rokosz has revealed that not only will the studio's upcoming remake of the CD Projekt Red's first The Witcher title seek to address those parts of the original release that are simply bad, outdated, and need to be remade, but that it will also completely excise those parts which are determined to be outright bad. Yeah, you know what they're talking about. You know what they're talking about. Rokosz provided this insight into his team's upcoming The Witcher remake during a recent interview given to Games Radar's Edge Entertainment news imprint. A former CD Projekt Red dev whose tenure at the studio saw him serve as senior quest designer on both The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 3, Rokosz began his time with the outlet's Ali Jones by explaining that his desire to tackle the first game in the series was born out of his own personal disappointment at how, quote, he missed the original opportunity to do so. Quote, I wanted to give it the justice it deserves. And he goes on, they go on to say here, from there, Jones raised the topic of the first game's lack of polish, while its sequels would go on to become some of the most well-regarded titles in all of video game history. Geralt's original journey was plagued with such issues as graphical glitches and lackluster combat mechanics, to which Rokosz revealed that, first and foremost, we need an honest, down-to-earth analysis of which parts are simply bad, outdated, and need to be remade. To this end, the dev explained that the analysis was being undertaken with the aim of both highlighting the parts that are great, should be retained, or are direct key pillars that can't be discarded, and removing the bad parts. We're rearranging the good parts to create something that is both satisfying and still resonates with the feel of the original, Rokosz ultimately affirmed. As of this writing, the results of Fool's Theory's analysis, including which parts of the original Witcher they believe to be bad, remain to be unknown to the public. However, in light of the industry's ongoing deference to the terminally offended, it is currently speculated that one of the aforementioned bad parts of the game that will be removed is its romance card system, wherein after sleeping with one of the game's many female NPCs, the player would receive a special trading card featuring a risque reminder of their intimate encounter. Giving weight to this theory is the fact that one of the system's own designers, Karol Kowalczyk, I think I said that right, I apologize. These are Polish names, and I don't specialize in that. So it's Karol Kowalczyk, I believe. Kowalczyk is how you say that. Has publicly voiced his regret at its inclusion to the original game. Quote, it's about the fact that you switch to a mindset that you need to collect all of the cards, right? And in that context, it is indeed very disturbing that the game kind of forces you to become a mindless sex addict in order to collect all of those cards. We failed to see that, as when you're testing a game for the 100th time, you start to mechanically do it and don't really feel the emotions in the game itself. And as of this writing, here at the end of the article, Fool's Theory, The Witcher remake, has yet to receive an official release date. So you can trust that they're working really hard on finding all of those bad things that they have to remove here. You know what they're talking about. Obviously, it's the romance system. You'll probably get more naked Geralt, though, if that's your thing.